Okay, it's not perfect, but it's a good start. Let's move to the other eye. Begin with the measurement we took for this line. Then look for the triangle shape it makes with your access line, and that should give you the angle of the line for the upper eyelid. Before you start drawing, define where the line is going to end. You took a measurement for that, right here. Then just draw the curve above the access line. Remember, we're drawing the inner eye, so only focus on that line for now. Give yourself this little line in here too, just give it your best guess for now. Next, put in a curve for the bottom eyelid. You know where it begins and ends, so just do your best to get the angle. Like connect the dots. And again, just the line of the inner eyelid. Once that's in, look for this shape between the iris and eyelid. Put the lip of the eyelid in if it helps you judge the distance better. To help you estimate the size and placement of the iris, you can use a combination of elements: the negative space of the white area, and complete the shape of the circle you started. I'm going to put the highlight in next, before drawing the pupil. I want to use that feature as an anchor because it's placed right on top of the axis line and at the center of the pupil. Pay attention to the distance from the edge of the iris to the pupil on the bottom and right side. It's much further than the distance on the left side. I'm working my way outward, so I'll outline the big dark shape the mascara makes next. The curve of the eyelash is going to help me determine where the eyebrow ends, so I'm just going to give myself a little indication where the ones at the bottom are. You just need one or two. Remember to save the eyelashes for last. I can see the shape of the iris isn't perfect, but I'm not going to try to fix it until I get more of the surrounding information in. I want to have more features to compare it to, otherwise I'll find myself recorrecting it over and over again as the drawing develops. Okay, the fold of the eyelid is next. We took a measurement for this, so we know where it ends. Let's look ahead and see where the line starts. Estimate this distance. Make sure that it lines up with the corner of the eyeball, and make a mark. The secret to getting confident lines is to know where your line is going to begin and end. Then visualize the angle of the curve, put your pencil on the starting point, and connect the dots. Remember, just draw the outline of the shadow for now. No shading yet. Let's move to the eyebrow next. Use the information around it to locate where it starts. You know it begins a short distance to the left of the shadow you just drew, and you know it's going to be the same width as the eyebrow on the left. Remember to use the flow of the curves to check your work. Does the eyebrow in your drawing flow into the eyelashes? Look specifically at this one instead of the bottom one in this case. Can you see why? Look at all of your lines and see if they flow together. I'll give myself a light line to indicate the plane of the eye socket, but that's going to be shading, not line art. Doing that helped me see that the line I drew for the shadow should be more rounded. Outline the plane under the eye,